Hey guys, and welcome back to another fun day of PE. Today we are going to finish our catching and underhand throwing lessons. So this will be our last one of the 3 that we've done. And I'm super excited because we have a lot of fun and different challenges today, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy these. Let's get started. First, teachers take this time to pass out equipment. Each student will need 2 pieces of paper and 1 red cup. You may need to pause the video in order to give yourself time to pass these out to students. Students, now that you have your equipment, let's play this video and watch, and I'm going to explain how we're going to do today's warm-up. This is going to be a fun paper fold challenge, and I'm interested to see who can be the last one standing in your class. I can't wait to see, so let's get started. Hey students, I want to quickly explain today's warm-up. This is going to be a really fun one. It's going to be a fun challenge for you guys. You're going to start with 2 pieces of paper and 1 solo cup. So this is how the challenge works. 1 piece of paper, you're going to make into that paper ball that we've been making. The other one you're going to leave on your desk. We are going to actually be folding this one. So this is how it works. I'm going to take about 2 steps away from my desk. 1, 2. I'm going to use those 4 cues for underhand throwing that we've been talking about and try to make it into my cup. When you miss, you owe me 5 jumping jacks. So quickly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to fold your paper in half. Doesn't matter which way you fold it. You can fold it this way. You can fold it long ways. I'm going to fold it hamburger style. Once I'm done, put it back down. Go grab your paper ball. Got my paper ball, 2 steps away, 4 cues. I miss again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Fold it in half again. Once again, doesn't matter. You can fold it this way, you can fold it this way. It doesn't matter, okay? So, let's say I'm going to fold it in half. Put that back on my desk, grab my paper ball. Let's say I go again and I make. If you make it, don't touch your paper. No jumping jacks or anything. Go grab it again. Come back to your spot. I miss 5 jumping jacks. Fold my paper, okay? Now, after about 8 or 9 misses and those jumping jacks, you're going to keep getting to a point where you're folding your paper in half, fold it in half. Once you get to the point where you can no longer fold it, it will no longer be folded. Mine is about this small, so I was able to fold it. Now I can't get it to fold anymore. Once I miss and I can't fold it, have a seat in my chair. The last one standing in the class, you're the winner. If you're seated, I want you cheering on your classmates, being excited about it. Thank you guys so much for participating. I know you guys are going to have a really fun time with this challenge. Okay, I hope that was able to explain how the challenge works. Teachers, I'm going to ask you to pause this video, and I'm going to ask you to have students participate in the activity. So this is going to be our warm-up for today. I'm not going to play any sort of timer or anything. You guys, however long it takes you, if it takes you 5 minutes, that's great, or 10 minutes, that's okay too. But this should be a fun warm-up, and this should give students a chance to practice those underhand throwing cues. Once you're done with the warm-up, let's keep going with the lesson. I hope you guys really enjoyed that lesson. Now, let's talk about and review some of the things that we have been talking about up until this point. First, let's talk about levels. Think back to last week when we talked about high, medium, and low levels. A high level is at my shoulders and above. A medium level is in between my shoulders and my knees. And a low level is right around my knees and all the way down to the ground. So we've seen high, medium, and low levels. We saw that last week. This week, we are definitely going to use that. Now, your first challenge, you will need a partner. One partner will hold 1 cup, while the other one participates in the underhand throw. You're going to use the 4 cues to underhand throwing. That partner is going to hold that cup at a high level the whole time for 1 minute. So that one partner is going to hold, the other one is going to try for 1 whole minute. Partners, do your best to hold the cup still and see if you can give your partner a target. You've got 1 minute. You should be standing with your partner in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Teachers, if you need to pause the video to get students organized, that's okay too. Once you're ready, now your timer starts now. Okay, everybody freeze. Now, partners, you are going to switch equipment. So give your partner the cup, and now you take the paper ball. So you should be switched and ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now it's your turn. See how many in a row you can get in 1 minute. Ready? Go. Okay, everybody freeze. Let's get ready for our next challenge. This time, you're going to try a new level. So, partners, you're going to pick whether you want to hold the cup at a medium or a low level. I held mine at a low level here. So, one partner is going to hold the cup at a medium or low level, whichever one you guys choose, and the other one is going to try to use those underhand throwing cues and see how many times they can make it in 1 minute. You should be ready in 3, 2, 1, and your timer starts now. Okay, everybody freeze. Now, you and your partner are going to switch equipment. So go ahead and switch equipment. You're going to choose whether you want to hold it at a medium or a low level for your partner this time. You've got 1 minute on the clock. Ready, go. Okay, great job on that challenge. Everybody freeze. Let's get ready for a new one. We're going to quickly talk about catching. Last week we talked about catching, and I'm sure some of you were able to find a lot of success. That first catching cue is we really want to have our eyes on our target, and we want to reach for it. Once we have it in our hands, we're going to catch it with soft hands and bring it in. So eyes on it, reach, catch, and bring it in. Let's also talk about how we catch at different levels. Remember that high level is above our shoulders. So at that high level, we're catching above our shoulders. And we're going to do so with our thumbs together, like you see in the picture on the left. When we are catching at our belly button and lower, we're going to have our pinkies together. So that high level at our shoulders and chest, and all the way up to the sky, we're going to catch with our thumbs together. And anywhere around our belly button and lower, we're going to have our pinkies together. So let's remember this whenever we are about to do some catching challenges. First, let's try a self-toss. If you would like, you can do this in your own space for 1 minute, or teachers, you can let students go to the wall and use the wall to be able to self-toss. Remember to use those catching cues. You're going to have 1 minute. Teachers, you may need to pause the video to allow students time to get set up. Once you're set up, your timer will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good luck. Okay, everybody freeze. Good job on that challenge, and I'm sure you guys are finding more and more success with this as we practice. Now, we are going to work with a partner. Teachers, you may need to pause the video here to get students set up with their partner. Once you are with your partner, we are going to try a new challenge. This time, we're going to work on one-handed catching. One partner is going to toss to the other one using those underhand cues, and you're going to try and catch with one hand. Then you're going to toss back to your partner. So we're going to play catch, but this time with one hand. Remember, watch the ball, reach out for it, catch it, and bring it in. When students are ready, teachers, you may start the timer. Okay, freeze. Were you and your partner able to catch a lot in a row? I hope so. We're going to work more and more with that as we do our lesson today. Now, this challenge is a new one, and I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun doing it. So, to start, one person is going to start with their back to their partner. The partner that is throwing is going to say, ready, set, turn. I'm going to say that one more time. Ready, set, turn.
When they say the word turn, they're going to throw towards their partner. Their partner, when they hear the word turn, is going to turn around. You're going to try and find that ball and catch it using those cues. So again, ready, set, turn. You're going to throw, and your partner's going to turn around and try and catch it. You've got 1 minute. Let's do this back and forth with our partner. So one person is going to catch, and then they're going to throw, and the other person's going to catch, and back and forth. But you've got 1 minute. Let's see how many times in a row you and your partner can do it. I'd love to see you get more than 3 or 4 in a row. You've got 1 minute, and your timer starts now. Okay, everybody freeze. How did that challenge go for you guys? Were you able to turn around and catch it a couple times? I hope so. I know it's pretty tough, but we like tough challenges, especially in our last day of this learning unit. Now, this is going to be our last challenge. You and your partner will need both of those paper balls that you have. You're going to spend 1 minute, and you're going to throw both of them at the same time and catch them at the same time. I'd love to see you guys being able to underhand throw with both hands and catch with both hands. This can be pretty tough. Let's see how many times in a row you and your partner can toss and catch. Here, me and my partner, we were able to do it twice in a row before one of us dropped one. And that's okay. It's a tough challenge. Let's see if you guys can do it. You've got 1 minute and your timer starts now. Okay, everybody freeze. Were you able to catch it a couple times? I hope so. That's one of my most favorite challenges I videoed the entire year. I think it was a lot of fun. Now, teachers, take this time as you're collecting some of this equipment and putting equipment up. Have students raise their hand and either describe or show you how they would catch a football if it was thrown right at their shoulder height. I'd love to see students showing me what they would do with their hands and their eyes as a football was being thrown right at their shoulders. Okay, great job. Now, many of you know this already, but this is actually, next week is my last week with you guys at Johnson Street, and I wanted to take the time to thank all of you. I've loved being able to learn how to teach you guys, and I've loved getting to know you guys. You guys have been so much fun to be around, and I can't wait to have one more really fun and great lesson for you guys next week. I'll see you then.